The routine changes slightly for each dosha. Vata has the most trouble with routine. They find it very hard to stick to a routine. And also at the same time, their bodies are very sensitive to irregularities. So routine is most important for Vata individuals, but it's the hardest for them. And Pitta people have a mind over matter philosophy. So they think that if they just think their way through it, that they'll be okay. So they push themselves beyond their bodily limits, whether that's trying to hike Mount Everest even on a dangerous day, or pushing themselves at work too much. So Pitta generally needs to be more carefree and do something enjoyable each day. In fact, one of the most important things for a Pitta routine is to each day have a goal for enjoying the day. Kapha types can get too stuck in their routine. They hate change. They like the status quo. So Kapha people need to shake things up every now and then. They get into ruts. Vata needs the most sleep. Vata people should sleep longer, and they should get out of bed later, and they should go to bed earlier. 8 a.m. They can get out of bed at 8 a.m. and go to bed at 9:30 p.m. Pitta people should avoid burning the midnight oil. They can get to bed at 10 to 10:30 p.m. They should avoid staying up late to do intellectual projects, which Pitta loves. And they should wake up between 6:30 and 7 a.m., not before. They shouldn't pull the 4 a.m., get out of bed to be more productive deal. That's going to harm them. And will harm their productivity. We have to remember that Pitta ambition backfires. Pitta people are successful when they pull back and let things happen organically. Kaphas should reduce sleep time. In general, they tend to be stagnant and sleep too much. So they should get to bed a little bit later. They can go to bed at 11:30 p.m. and wake up at 5 a.m. Eating. Vata people need snacks throughout the day. Their digestion usually isn't strong enough to have a full meal. They eat like a bird, so they eat a small meal and then they need to snack. Pitta people have very strong digestion. They just need to make sure they're not ravenous, that they don't skip a meal and become hangry. Kapha can skip breakfast or dinner, but not both. Exercise. Vatas need gentle exercise. Pittas should exercise in the cool of the day, and Kapha exercise should be more vigorous so that they eliminate stagnation. Workday. Vata people need stable long-term jobs. Instead of working 5 part-time jobs, they need one stable long-term job so that they can actually produce fruit from the job. Pitta is likely to be aggravated during the workday. 10 to 2 is when Pitta is aggravated, and so they need to be careful not to be too ambitious during that time of day. Instead, they need to schedule self-care during the workday. And again, Pitta ambition backfires. So don't think you're being more successful just from having a longer workday. Tailor your routine to the time of day as well. Vata time of day is 2 to 6 a.m. or p.m. So that's when Vata is likely to be aggravated. That's why I try to take it easy at 3 p.m. each day. I have a little alarm that goes off on my phone, and then that reminds me to take a break. Pitta people need to be careful from 10 to 2 a.m. or p.m. and Kapha from 6 to 10. And really you want to take advantage as of, because I have a fair amount of Vata, and I know that Kapha time of day is 6 to 10, I try to relax during those times. Because that's when it's easiest and most natural for my body to relax, because it's Kapha time of day. Similarly, Kaphas may find it's easier for them to work hard on Pitta and Vata times a day. To the season as well. Vata is more likely to be aggravated from August to January when the temperature is going down. Pitta from February to July when the temperature is going up. And Kapha is likely to be aggravated from November to April when winter stagnation sets in. All right, great. We've discussed routine by dosha. Next, we're going to discuss routine and travel. Some of our earlier presentations, we discussed the fundamentals of a good routine, habit theory, and benefits of routine.